Hello and welcome to this video. This video is a bit different from the others because it's a challenge that I'm going to do for the next videos, and I just wanted to introduce the challenge to you and to let you know what I'm going to do. And I'm going to do the 80-20 rule or principle, and you may have heard of that, but if you haven't, I'll just let you know what that's about. So in 20% of the time, you achieve 80% of the outcome. And in the leftover 80% of the time, you achieve the leftover 20%. So the last 20% of the outcome, they take up so much time, and it's a question if they're worth it. And I realized myself that I'm such a perfectionist and I want to do everything properly and make it perfect, and I tend to go into a spiral of perfectionism, or whatever you might call that isn't that healthy. And that's one thing. And another thing that I notice is that when you have your time limited, or at least me for myself, and I've heard it from other people or seen it with other people, that when you have a limited amount of time, that then you'll be able to achieve much more things that when you just have all the time at your disposal, because then it's like, I still have all the time ahead of me, so I can take it a little bit more chill, or do more things to make it perfect, since yes, I have the time. It's not something I think about consciously, but it's subconscious, like this. That's the word. And I feel like that has a really great impact on how I work and on the efficiency on how I work. And it's always been something I struggled about, because I've always been the one, let's put in this extra amount of work to make it perfect, and so on. And that's great. That's something I'm very proud of, that I have this, that I want to put in the extra amount of work. But being this kind of person, then I don't have this efficient mind work, because then my mind isn't looking for, how can I get the result with the least effort possible? My mind doesn't even ask itself this question. It's like, how can I get the most perfect and most brilliant and most whatever result possible? And I think that's a very big difference. I've also read a post once on Instagram. I'm not sure which one it was. Was it the boss of Microsoft? He said he'll pick the laziest person for the job, because you know why? The laziest person will find the easiest way to get the job done. And that's exactly what I'm looking for with this challenge. I want to improve my workflow. I want to see where is it that I lose the most amount of time that wouldn't really be necessary, so that I can do more things, have more fun, and get more stuff done in less time. Because over the past weeks, especially last week, I've made the unboxing video of the Kitlans, and it was great, and I'm very proud of how it turned out. But the process, it's often that I really enjoy recording it, and cutting is fun as well, but during the whole cut process, because it goes so long, and I put myself all the time other goals and more goals that I maybe won't even be able to reach, that is very disappointing or frustrating. And that's the part that I want to improve. So I've made some notes here. What are all the things that I want to get done before I go on holiday? Because in 2 weeks I have a 2 weeks long holiday, and that stressed me out even more last week. So I just wrote down all the things, and I thought this is a perfect time to make this 80-20 challenge, because I have not a lot of time, but I want to do a lot of things and I want to learn and improve myself. One video I usually need up to 5 days, sometimes even more, because I just stretch the days and they're not normal work days. If I feel like, oh crap, I can't do it, then I just work longer in the evening, and so yeah, that's quite cheating. So it's more than 5 days. And with this rule, the 80, sorry, when I look down here, I have like my notes here. That's why. With this rule, the 80-20 rule or principle, I should be able to make a video instead of in 5 days, in 1 day. And now, because I have 8 days, 8 work days at my disposal, and with all the things that I want to do, I've said like, okay, for one video, I'll get 1.5 days, and then it's done. I've recorded it, I've made the cut, color grade, the icons I want to put in, and the export, the thumbnail, and the upload. Yeah, and with the 80-20 principle, I should be even able to make a video in a day. But with 1.5 days, I feel more comfortable. I just have this tiny little amount of joker time, whatever you call that. And something that really helps me out a lot for this challenge, and I've wrote it down, just for me for the mindset for this challenge and what's the goal for it. Because if I want to do the videos the same way I've did them in the past, there's no way I can do that. I'll just go straight into, I don't know, a burnout, workaholic, make myself sick, whatever. It's not going to be healthy at all. So I've noted up or wrote this for myself. It's gonna be less perfect, but very authentic and raw, and I'll learn a lot. And that's something that helps me so much, because the learning factor, authentic and raw, are things that that are so great. And I also try to think about what are the most important things for a video for me. For example, a good audio. I struggled with that in the last video. I hope this one here is better. A thumbnail, a cool thumbnail, good audio, some icons, but I don't need to have a lot of them, just a few, and good music. I think that now that I'm thinking about it, that's it. And all the rest is like, yeah, nice to have, but you don't need to. Well, and the video should be in focus, preferably. That's something that's good as well. But yes, that's it. And now with this challenge, I don't know if I just talked it all around and you didn't get anything, but I hope not. I hope you got the principle. In 20% of the time, you get 80% of the result, and in 80% of the time, you get 20% of the result, the last 20s. And yeah, so now this is the first video where I just introduce you to the challenge I'm going to do. And then I'll make 2 videos that are made with this principle, with this 80-20 rule, but the topic in those videos won't be the 80-20 principle. I'll just let you know in the beginning and that this video is made with this challenge, but the topic will be something completely different. And then the 4th video will be behind the scenes of how I've felt during this challenge, things that I noticed and what I've learned from this challenge, and like a conclusion of the whole thing. And yeah, I'm very excited. I'm also very excited about what I'll learn out of it. And if you're like me, that you tend to be like, okay, I want to do it perfect no matter how much time it will take me, and want to find out strategies to become more efficient, or just improve in your workflow, then that might be something for you as well. or maybe just enjoying watching me doing this challenge. So now we've come to the end of this video. I'm very excited about this challenge I'm making, and yeah, stay tuned for the next video next week, which will be the first video I've done with the 80-20 principle, or the 80-20 rule. Okay, that's it. See you next time. Bye!